Hello, my name is Liat Rogel, and this is a social innovation class for IS Abroad Milan. Today we speak about social business. To speak about social business, I would like to introduce you a very important person, Muhammad Yunus. Yunus, economist, Nobel Prize for Peace, and a social entrepreneur, have felt the need to introduce a new kind of business. He thought that entrepreneurs can do good just as well as non-for-profits while operating a business mindset. In fact, he thought they could do it better. Yunus observed how profit-maximizing businesses had the only goal to make profit, to become rich, while doing good was totally in the hand of non-for-profit organizations. However, non-for-profit organizations need a lot of energy and resources to raise money, and not necessarily they use this money in an efficient way. Yunus thought, what if we could take the missions and goals of the non-for-profit organizations and add them to the economical sustainability and the efficiency of profit-maximizing businesses? We could have a new kind of business, social business. During an economic forum in January 2009, Yunus takes notes and writes a document with 7 points defining social business. The 7th point, by the way, is do it with joy. This document was then elaborated and worked on by Yunus until he wrote a book and other books, and we will look at one chapter of the book, Creating a World Without Poverty. Let's see each part of social business together. A social business is a company. It's a company that has a goal, and this goal is not to make profit, but to make good. So we have an aim that is create benefit for society as a whole. We want, for example, to create a new kind of energy, renewable energy, healthcare, education, but we want to do it like a business does. It means we have to fully recover our costs. We have to have economical sustainability. We do not depend on donations, on money that we don't have to give back. How do we get the money? We have investors, like any other business. Why would anyone want to invest in a social business? The same reason people want to give money to charity and help people in need. They believe that investing this money in a social business will give this money a value and a benefit for the whole society. The investors of a social business invest an amount of money that they will eventually get back. They invest in the business because they believe in the business. They get their money back, and if my business is really successful and I am making profit, this profit will not go to my investors, but will be reinvested in the business. This will allow me to grow as a business. It will allow me to hire more people, maybe expand to other countries, and the more my business grows, the more the positive impact on society grows. As in any market, social business may compete with each other. Competition of social businesses is actually really good for us as a society. Because when social businesses compete, they try to look for even better solutions for the most urgent problems of our world today. And we are the first one to benefit from the competition. It even happens that social businesses merge in order to be more powerful together. Yunus introduces us also to a different type of social business. Social business type 2 says that if a business, regular business, profit-maximizing business, is owned by the poor, owned by the people that really need the money, then the profit that we can make from the business can take those people out of their poverty. By now we have seen how Yunus developed the concept of social business and understood that there are two types of businesses that can actually create change. Let's see them together. Type 1, the outcome is positive impact on the society. The investors of social business type 1 get their money back. Any profit that the business makes go back to the business so that the business can grow. Type 2 has investors that are people in need. Any profit that we make will go to those people so that they can get out of their poverty. The outcome can or cannot have an impact on society. Yunus has developed a lot the idea of social business and has updated it to today's technology and today's ways of working. Yunus has an agency today that you can see online that is actually helping and coaching startups to become and develop their social business from the beginning until they become economically sustainable. Let's see a video introducing the social business of Yunus's agency.
What's the difference between a social business and traditional business? Like a charity, a social business works to solve a social problem. But like a business, it's also financially sustainable because all profits are reinvested to help the business grow and benefit society. What is the difference between a social investor and a traditional investor? A traditional investor invests for his own benefit. A social investor invests to benefit others. At Yunus Social Business, we help connect social investors with social businesses for a very special purpose: to address the world's most pressing problems, such as nutrition, energy, environment, education, and health. We do this through social business incubator funds. Our local incubator teams search for and create social business opportunities to help communities in need by developing a social business plan, providing real-world business training, and opening doors to useful networks. When these businesses become successful, the social business pays back the initial investment, so the same dollar can be recycled to help more social businesses. Same dollar, new social business. In Haiti, we've invested in a bakery that produces fortified bread for the local community suffering from malnutrition. This bakery has created a social impact at every stage of the value chain by generating demand for the local farmers, creating local employment, and most importantly, producing affordable nutrients so that even the poorest citizens can live healthier lives. Yunus Social Business is driven by enthusiastic, international consulting, finance, and development professionals in countries like Haiti, Albania, Brazil, Tunisia, Togo, and Germany. And we're also expanding to other countries. We are Yunus Social Business, and we are passionate about developing business solutions to solve the world's greatest social problems.
Yunus was the inspiration for Jessica Jackley to put online a platform called Kiva. In this TED Talk, she explains how Kiva was born and how today it allows people from all over the world to give small loans to local entrepreneurs that are in poverty. I suggest you to see the TED Talk by Jessica Jackley and maybe to go on the platform Kiva. Who knows, maybe you will decide to become a loaner. And think about the relationship between technology and new entrepreneurs that make social business. I hope that by now you get the idea of social business, and together in class we will do some exercises and find some useful cases to explain it even better. Now I would like to take a step back to the initial scheme of profit-maximizing business and non-for-profit organization and try to understand together what non-for-profit organization can learn from business. First of all, why should they learn from business? The non-for-profit sector is a very powerful one. We need it, and some issues cannot be solved by business and social business. So we still need charity. We need to support people that want to dedicate their time and energy to other people that are in need and sometimes need love and affection. But in the charity world, we dedicate a lot of time to fundraising. So, to find those people who are willing to give us money, to donate their money for a better cause, to organize events for them, and to be sure that every year we get a good amount of money to support our goal. The second thing is, how efficient are we with this money? Do we involve the amount of people that we could involve? So, we need to ask ourselves if charity and non-for-profit are working in a good way that is really doing the maximum that it could do to society. And this is where business is helpful for us, because if we operate a profit-maximizing business, we know perfectly well what is our goal. It is to make money and become rich. If we invest money in advertisement, people will buy more of what we're offering and we will become richer. If we become rich and we have money, our business is successful. This is not happening for non-for-profit and the third sector generally. And this is quite dangerous because our main problems are not being solved with the same efficiency as selling products. I would like to suggest you 2 fascinating TED Talks that are explaining exactly what non-for-profits can learn from business. The first one is by Melinda Gates, a provocative talk about what non-for-profits can learn actually from Coca-Cola. The second one is from Dan Pallotta. He actually had his own charity and was heavily criticized about using his money for advertising what he was doing. He sustains that charity have still a lot to learn from business. Our next lesson will be dedicated to profit-maximizing businesses and how during the last years those businesses understood that they have responsibility towards society. And we will learn about what is called corporate social responsibility and see how businesses change. See you next time.